Hi, welcome to ConvinceMeAudio. Today we're going to be reviewing these. The Nanna Imperial from KINERA. Let's talk, shall we? There comes a time on every reviewer's desk when a product enters the space for absolutely no reason that you can fathom. It crawls its way under your skin and just makes itself a part of your life without you having to have done anything. I have had these here for 3 weeks straight, and I'm only just now getting round to the review. And that's not because I wanted to avoid them or because of any other reason. I mean, we do have like 13 other reviews on the channel that literally have to be done by the end of this month. But no, these are the most seductive, intriguing IEMs under $1,000 you can find. So let's discuss the design. This acrylic shell is rather tiny. It contains 4 distinct separate drivers in each one. It's a 2-pin with a shroud, which is fantastic. I love that. And the bore is rather narrow and pretty easy on the ear canal, which is wonderful. These are very, very light, by the way. The second strength of these IEMs is the underside, where it's been designed to fit inside the groove of the ear like the Enol VX. Fantastic. Thank you, Unique Melody Mest. Hopefully you're doing much better on the MK2. Reviews for that coming soon. So, light, comfortable, form-fitting, small, and ergonomically well designed. A good start, what do you think? Next we have the comfort. I have been wearing these non-stop 4 hours a day. In fact, my Enol VX and my Z1R back here have taken a back seat. I think I must have put 1 hour on them over the last week. And quite simply, it's not because this is better than them. Those are flagship IEMs at $2,000 and $2,500 respectively. That's not the issue. So it's the tonality and it's the balance and it's the beautiful delivery of these. Also, they seem to be one of those IEMs, for some reason, your brain seems to think it's convenient. And I don't see why. It's no more convenient than those two back there at all. In fact, these are 60 ohm, a freaking high number for most IEMs. So they do take some power to be driven properly. The sensitivity is 110 decibels. So we're in bat territory basically. There is a 7mm titanium plated dynamic driver. There is one single balanced armature driver, and there are 2 E-stat drivers. The way KINERA have blended these 4 drivers is nothing short of remarkable, because I've heard the Unique Melody Mest, I owned the Unique Melody Mest, and every single frequency band had its own characteristic tonality and temperature. From the dynamic driver for the bass, the balanced armatures for the upper mid-range, and the E-stat drivers for the treble region. This is uniform. This has the same temperature and tonal balance across the board. It's exceptional. I commend you for that. There is no bone conduction driver in these, so there's none of that crazy Unique Melody Mest staging and imaging. All you get is just traditional, but with honey. Let me paint you a picture. So it's early morning, you wake up, the first thing you do is put these in your ears. You make your coffee. I promise you, they make your coffee taste better. And it provides the best possible experience for your music listening, whether it's from Spotify, YouTube Music, DSD, it doesn't matter. You can throw anything at it, and every single genre works on these. I love them. Are they the most technical IEMs on the planet? No. Are they the most resolving IEMs on the planet? No. Are they the most nuanced, textured, micro-detailed? No. But they do everything good enough. Enough to use to say, 2.5K IEM, I can't take that on a run. Can't risk it. Oh, my nanas, let me take those. It's become like that. It's the most perfect AirPod Pro you can imagine. This is what I dreamt about the AirPods Pro. Unfortunately, I didn't get that. This has become that for me. It's become my daily driver, the thing I reach for the most. And it's because of that tonality and because of that balance and because they literally do everything well. And they are so seductive, honestly. Let's break down the sound, shall we? So the soundstage is traditional, rectangle, and you're standing at the edge of the rectangle here. It doesn't really go behind you. It goes to the side, it goes a little bit back, and it goes a little bit up. Imaging across left to right is exceptional. Like unique melody mest kind of exceptional. It's fantastic. It's really, really good. Especially when you hear tom-toms on a drum kit. The way the tom-tom skin bounces across the stage like this with perfect unity from each one of the individual drums is really good. Every single time I actually hear it, I'm really surprised. Just on a little side tangent, the little leather case smells amazing. Nicely inlaid, very ergonomic, fits in the pocket nicely, and it's in fact probably better than a lot of cases that other expensive IEMs come with, like this one. Unique melody mest? No, an all VX. This is more like a jewelry box, far more beautiful. Smells like leather, but I actually wouldn't carry that in my pocket unless you've got some massive cargo shorts or something. So forget about that. Staging. Front to back is okay. It's not exceptional. You don't get a massive depth like you do with the Z1Rs. Those things are just insane. In fact, these ones here, these ones are absolutely insane for the depth you get and the air and the height and the width. It's amazing. This is more traditional. This is an IEM. These are not over-ear headphone replacements. These are. So that's the staging. It's good. Front to back is okay. Left to right is exceptional. Up and down is mediocre at best. Instrument placement within the stage is very accurate, and I think those eStat drivers truly assist with this. There's a certain easy way, the way the instruments plant themselves in the stage, and the quick delivery and the upper register reaction to each instrument is very quick, and everything keeps up, which is wonderful. So instruments are here, here, like that. Like I said, not much goes behind you apart from the resonances from the actual reverb, but it's okay. You don't miss it. There's good texture to instruments. There's good detail to instruments, but everything is a little soft. Everything's a little polite. I mean, when you look for it, the detail's there, but it's not an LVX. It's not Z1R. It's not even unique melody mest. It's just there. But because of that perfect tonal balance, because of that beautiful sound signature, you don't miss anything. These IEMs are neutral, but they lean ever so slightly into bright. I'm talking like 1 or 2 dB. So everything is transparent, clean, clear, see-through, and it's got like a tiny sheen, like a mirror to every instrument. So it's very vivid, which is wonderful. Yet everything's a little soft. Everything is well defined, but the edges are a little soft and a little pleasing, and it smooths over detail a little bit so that you can throw YouTube music on these. And you can throw DSD on these with more performance, but it's not the razor edge some people might be looking for analytical listening. And I think that's okay. I think these are a good, excellent daily driver. In case you want a quick summary, before we move on, you should buy these. These are the best you're going to get under 1,000. Truly. Previously, my recommendation was Campfire Andromeda, buying it used for $600, $550. No, you look for used for these for around $600. Even paying MSRP, I don't care. I think they're worth it because they're so versatile. They're so versatile. And though they're 60 ohm, I have been driving them on my ES100 with absolutely no problem, and that is a $100 Bluetooth dongle. Mid-range. Open, airy, subtly ethereal with weight. It's not HD800S ethereal where there's no weight to anything. This has weight. Due to that dynamic driver, bass is balanced, tight, punchy, goes low. It doesn't go as low as Unique Melody Mest, but it goes low. I say it rolls off around 35 Hertz. Maybe 30 Hertz on a good day. But it's lean. It's a lean bass. It's not bloated. And it's not punch you in the chest bass. It's the lean, kick you in the face bass. Swinging back round to the mid-range, vocals for male and female are very convincing. Good detail, good texture, but not an old VX levels of insanity. It's just there. You look at it, you go, ooh, nice vocals, and then you forget about it. In fact, that's how these IEMs perform. It just shows you the music. It's not for the analytical listener. It's not for the die-hard audiophile end of day listening. It's for excellent, excellent music on the go. Sometimes the mid-range comes forward a little bit, but most of the time it takes a step back. So vocals tend to be a little back, a little relaxed. It has the capability to come forward, but it chooses to stay back quite a lot of the time. That brings us to the bass. And I pretty much described it within the mid-range. The bass region is very lean, very punchy, very, very good, very clean. It has a little more kick than the Unique Melody Mest mid-bass. That was slightly recessed. This is more neutral and balanced. The sub-bass is much better on Unique Melody Mest, and it's more elevated as well. It's exceptional. With that crazy staging and layering it does, it's amazing. On this, it's lean and it goes low, and it adds a nice touch to EDM music. I've never missed any aspect of the frequency response while wearing these. So why do I love these so much? I think it's the tonality. It's literally like honey poured over thunder. It's amazing. It's sweet, it's kind, it's polite, and it's pretty when it needs to. But when the music calls for it, it brings the thunder. It's got the bass to back it up. It's got the skill to back it up. I am truly impressed by these. I wasn't in the beginning, but the more I listen to it, the more I love them. I honestly give it my full recommendations, not just for the comfort, not just for the shell design, which is very pretty, and not just for the exceptional tonality across the board for all the different separate drivers becoming unified together and delivering one sonic response across the frequency response, but because how beautiful they sound. Let me take a moment to talk about tips here. They come with rubber and they come with these comply type foam that springs back almost instantly. I despise foam tips normally. I've not used them in 2 years, but these brought me back into the fold. I think it's just due to that quick reaction. It's amazing. But these IEMs do tend to change quite a lot with tips. Like with the rubber tips, the treble was rather emphasized and it's rather forward and I don't care for it. When I use the spiral dots and the old VX tips and the Sony tips, it was just off. You can tell when an IEM is out of its comfort zone and there are external factors actually messing with the frequency response. But when I put these in my ears, the foam tips, yeah, they're amazing. I give these my full recommendation. I give these 3 strong tigers, and I think you should own one. First and foremost, I would like to take a moment to thank Eskimo Bob for sending this IEM for review, for sending this, the Death on Ray Honey amplifier and DAC for review, and the Tri Starlight IEMs for review. It's very, very much appreciated, mate. Reviews for this and the Starlight's coming up soon, so subscribe, press the notification icon so you don't miss those 2 reviews. This one is gonna be spicy and there's gonna be fireworks. Trust me, you do not want to miss this review. Also, a great big shout out and thank you to my Patreon members for keeping the Audio Lounge chat alive. You guys are legends. I am Koji CO. I will see you next time. Peace.